Assalamu alaikum friends, my name is Mohammad Yunus and I am Odoo technical developer having experience of 3.5 years. If you haven't subscribed our channel, please click the subscribe button and click the bell icon to get the updates of upcoming videos. In this video, we are going to talk about odoosh and other cloud servers. First of all, I will explain what is odoosh and how to create a project on odoo.sh. Odoo.sh is basically a Odoo cloud hosting, especially designed for Odoo enterprise users. So only enterprise user can create projects on odoosh. You should have a GitHub account because it is odoosh is integrated with GitHub. So you must have GitHub account and you should have a partner code or enterprise license code to create project on odoosh. So if you have these two things, then what you have to do, you should first log in on GitHub and then go to www.odoo.sh and then click deploy your platform. Once you click this option, this button, you will see this screen. Here you have three options: new public repository, new private repository, and existing repository. If you want to create a public repository which is accessible to everyone and everyone can pull the code from it, you can create it here, and you will have to enter the code here, the repository name here. It will exactly same as the project name, and then the second choice is to create a private repository which no one can access it until you give the access to a specific user. And third one is if you have an existing repository and you want to link that existing repository to a odoosh project, then you should choose this option. Here you can choose the version, Odoo version Enterprise Edition, Odoo 13, 12, 11, and then you have to enter the code here. So after it, this is the Odoo Enterprise license code or the partner code you have. If you are a partner, then you can enter the partner code here. After that, you will see this screen on the left side. You will see the master branch under the development build. You will have to move this branch to the production build, just like you can see on the right picture. You will have to drag and drop it under the production build. It will just take some time and the build will be ready after some time, and then you can create staging branches and also development branches for multiple developers. The next topic in this video is to discuss the difference in and to discuss which one is better, odoosh or our own cloud servers. So odoosh has the latest Ubuntu version installed, while on other cloud servers you will have to install Ubuntu your own. On odoosh, latest stable Postgres version is installed by default, and on our cloud server we will have to install Postgres our own. And the third thing is Odoo can easily install on odoosh by just one click, as I explained before, and it will also install all the Odoo dependencies, Python dependencies automatically. But this is not the case with our own servers. You will have to configure Odoo config files, and there are a lot of parameters that you keep in mind, and also you should have some technical knowledge of the server commands to run different commands and run and install different dependencies. So, and the most beautiful feature of odoosh is GitHub integration. Odoo SH is integrated with GitHub, and if you have GitHub account, you can create Odoo SH projects. So so it is very easy to deploy code on Odoo SH. You just need to commit your code to GitHub repository, and it will automatically be pulled on the server, and the server will restart automatically, and it will be deployed and tested automatically. If there is any issue on the in the code, like something wrong has been added in the code, then it will show an error message. But you just need to push the code to the GitHub branch. But on the other side, on our own cloud servers, we have to manually push deploy the code. Either we have to integrate our cloud servers with GitHub, and which requires a lot of technical knowledge. The second choice is to manually upload the code to the server, which is very risky, and the server can go down if there is any issue in the code. So keeping these features in mind, Odoo SH is the best platform for enterprise users. So another thing is Odoo SH take care of your database backups on daily basis. So Odoo SH takes the backup on daily basis, but in cloud servers and custom cloud servers, there is no way to take the backup automatically. But if especially the backup size is bigger, then it is very difficult to take the backup on daily basis. In Odoo SH, you can easily create test instances just by one click, and you can restore the latest production database on the instance immediately, and it just take few minutes depending on the size of the database. But maintaining a test server and maintaining a code sync between mass production and test server on our own cloud server is very technical thing, and it is very headache, and it causes a lot of problem always. Installing third-party modules on Odoo SH is very easy. There is just a single button on the App Store. Whenever you try to click this button, the module will be automatically installed, and you can easily install the dependencies of that module by just adding it into a requirements.txt file. So on the other side, you will have to manually, if you have to install in third-party module, you will have to manually install the Python dependencies or any other dependencies, which quite requires technical knowledge. So another important feature of Odoo SH is that branches, GitHub branches or Odoo SH builds can easily be merged just through drag and drop. And the server will restart automatically if you deploy any new code. Module will also updated automatically if you just change the version of the module. But on the other side, you should have good knowledge of GitHub or some server management tool to deploy the code from staging on to production database. And manually server restart and module upgrade will be needed. So on Odoo SH, mail servers are configured by default, and you can send and receive emails in Odoo. But on the other side, you will have to configure the outgoing and incoming mail servers if you want to send and receive mails in Odoo. But also another thing which is good in Odoo SH is that you can just use a domain name of your choice, and workers can easily be configured. So you can, if you want to configure more workers, you can just increase the number of the workers. The rest of the configuration will be done automatically. But on our own server, if you want to configure a domain name or you want to configure the reverse proxy to set up the workers, you will have to install nginx, and then you will have to do the configuration, which requires a lot of knowledge. So keeping these things in mind, I would recommend for enterprise user to use Odoo as such platform for your Odoo, which is very easy to use and very reliable, and a non-technical person can easily manage the server easily, just through the interface by just drag and drop etc. So thank you guys for this video. If you haven't subscribed our channel, please subscribe our channel to get the updates of the upcoming videos. This really encourage us to create some more useful content for you people.